Hey everybody!
Hey, welcome back to CYBORG COWBOYS Ride Again!
Right to CYBORG COWBOYS. Do we need a catchphrase?
A catchphrase, huh? Okay,
If it doesn't smell, it smells good? No.
What?
I'm just thinking up on the fly, you know. I don't know, we gotta think of an intro catchphrase for this show. Like,
okay. Besides the CYBORG COWBOYS Ride Again?
I think we could do one better other than we ride off onto the sunset. Oh, we ride off.
Yeah, that's what we do at the end of the show.
Okay. I don't know, we'll think of one. We're still building up for this show. It's still actually, building up this show. So, no worries, nothing to worry about, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to that river when we cross it.
Of course, yeah. But for now, this is CYBORG COWBOYS, where we are the cowboys that... Okay.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is...
Yeah.
We are the CYBORG COWBOYS.
Yeah.
Who ride through time and space.
Uh-huh.
On, like, robot horses.
Yeah. Robot horses with wheels.
Yeah. It's like, robot horses, like a horse.
Yeah.
/ motorcycle.
Yep.
Oh, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ride is the Ulysses 45.
And we tamed the Wild West of video games, which is the retro stuff. All the old, gritty, dirty stuff of video games. Such as...
Yeah, we've just been combing the desert.
Yeah.
Just been finding these old video games.
Comb the desert. We ain't found shit.
Yeah.
You know that from?
Yeah, of course I know where that's from. In case you guys don't know where it's from Spaceballs, okay?
Okay, yeah.
It's when they did parodies of movies right.
Yeah, we do it right, yeah. If we're gonna be Cyber Cowboys, we gotta have some cybernetic enhancements, so, what kind of...
Well, I, for one, have this robotic arm.
Yeah?
That acts like a shotgun.
Oh, okay. Cool. And I have a cybernetic eye, that glows red. And I can scan into the far distance. I have X-ray vision, so I can peek into women's...
Oh, X-ray vision, huh? So you've been looking under ladies' clothes.
I don't need to look underneath. I could just look at it, and it's already, giving me X-ray vision. So, but yeah, cyber eye, and I don't know. Yeah, just that's what I got so far. But yeah, so this week we're gonna be reviewing 2 past video games. So I got one under my belt. You got one as well?
Yeah, I've got one that I want to do.
Yeah, and then afterwards we'll be talking about something that came up the last week. And yeah, let's get on with it. So. You want me to start off first?
By all means, go ahead.
Alright, so, for my first, game to review on, and this is coincide with the, this Western thing that we're doing, the whole, CYBORG COWBOYS kind of thing. I pretty much want to do, the first game I want to do is a Western game. And
okay.
Yeah? And this comes from the NES. I mean, not the NES, the Super NES. And this is called, Sunset Riders. Have you heard this game, Andrew?
Sunset Riders?
Yeah.
Reckon I can't say that I have.
Alright, this is developed by, Konami. And I'll say that this is along the lines of like, side-scrolling, beat-em-up games, but with cowboys and guns as well.
I think I might have played that at the arcade.
Yeah. No, yeah, like, it was brought out in both arcade form and as well as console forms for both, the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Basically, just I'll give you one comparison, and that is with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time game, where but like with any other side-scrolling beat 'em up games, you scroll through, and then you fight off enemies one by one in various levels. So you pick, it's 2 players as well, and you pick up 4 characters. I think and 2 of them, 2 of these characters have pistols weapon, and 2 of them have shotgun weapons. So in a way, this is a Western version of Contra in a way, and So you have you walk through to the left to the right screen, and then you start shooting off all these bad guys using the and you aim the your weapon up and using the D-pad, using the up and down to bring up the angle. You can use the both the diagonal position to shoot diagonally as well. And then you come across, various power-ups such as health and points, bounties, which is the points as well. And, with all the sheriff stars, where it gives up your weapon power, so it can go from, just one bullet to power bullets to spreaders as well. And yeah, it's a simple, fun, shoot 'em up, and beat 'em up game as well. Like, of course, at the end, I think each of the objectives for each of the game is that you have to find one bounty, like find one wanted bounty guy at the end, and that'll be your boss. You defeat him and you collect the money as well.
Yeah, wasn't there one boss that was some kind of corrupt capitalist that when you shoot him dead, he said like, "Oh, bury me with my money."
Yeah, that is the first level of the boss. Like, bury me with my money. I was like, oh no, because that's my fucking money.
Sorry, buddy, but I'm taking your money.
I'm taking your shit.
Can't buy your way out of hell.
Like, do you kill him? Like, so this is both dead or alive, in a way. So, no holds barred in some way.
I don't know. I guess when he says that line, I assumed he'd be dead.
Yeah. Not like with Contra, like, I think with even the first level and of course it's Konami, like, with any first level of these Konami, side-scrolling, beat-em shooting up games, it gets so fucking hard.
Well, yeah, it's a really chaotic, game system. I mean, you're pressing buttons rapidly, you're moving rapidly. It's like, go, move.
And then it's not fast paced as with Contra. Like with Contra, you are like sprinting, running running up and down, jumping up and down, and just shooting everywhere. So it's a run and gun game, like with Contra and a Gunstar Heroes. But with here, you just stride. You just walk through the whole Wild West and you just shoot, just like a real cowboy. But like, I think on the second level when you're riding the horse, it gets very chaotic and you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. And then by the time you figure it out, you lose all your lives, and then you have to start from you start at the beginning of the entire game. So you don't start from the level once you go to game over. You start from the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's some hard school games right there. It's like, we didn't have saves. We had to start over.
Yeah.
From the very start.
Yeah, you don't have passcodes or memory cards. You just have to know all these skills, and no matter how far you into the game. And thing is, this is just this is one bullet per kill. So if you get hit by a bullet, you're dead and you lose a life.
Yeah. I know.
So it is so fucking hard. as well.
Yeah, talk about saddle sore.
Yeah. Now, like, I don't know if I should compare this from the arcade form to this form as well. Of course, with the arcade, it looks nice. The music is much more clear as well. The sound is much more clear. Here, like, I think because of the limit of the console, it's a little bit too pixely as well, and the colors is a little bit dull. So it's a little bit unappealing. I think with the arcade form, it does have it's animated a lot better. Here, it's not that animated very well. So I mean, it's nice to see a Western game appeal, have a Western appeal in a video game until, Red Dead Redemption. But, I think it's really much best to actually play with 2 players. That's what I would recommend. So,
yeah, it's just some games you just need another guy, and if you play by yourself, it just sucks more.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So, and apparently I played this just by myself, so, yeah. I kept dying, and I was like, throwing my controller down, like, fuck! Like, what the fuck is this shit? So, yeah, I was acting like the angry video game nerd at that point. So, I think, that said, give it a try. I think, wait, I'm not sure if it's available on any online stores, in PlayStation stores or Xbox stores, or even in the Nintendo stores. I'm pretty sure it would be if you have the Wii, I think you'll find it in the Nintendo stores as well. So, but overall, I'll present my stars. So do we rate out of stars?
Yeah, let's rate out of 10 stars.
Of 10 stars, so it's like golden stars.
Well, how about if it's just not really good, copper star. If it's so-so, 10 star.
Yeah.
And it's good but not that great, silver star. And if it's awesome, gold star.
Okay. Oh, that is a good one. So that is a good rating. So like, so maybe the worst of would be what, like plastic stars?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Plastic stars, and then, copper stars, then, the tin stars, and then silver stars. Oh wait, no wait. So is it copper, tin, copper, bronze, silver, and gold?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I would give this a bronze stars. It's pretty okay, so yeah, it's not a bad game, worth checking out. Like, the pacing is a little bit slow as well, and, especially with something that's about Western, there's not much appeal to it as well, so, yeah, and especially, it's an 8-level game, where, it can be chaotic at sometimes, with a lot of bullets flying around, but it's worth a try, yeah. So, yeah, so that is my review on Sunset Riders. Alright, so it's now your turn.
Well, Maxie JJ, on the first episode, we talked about shooters.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about one of the most talked about, the most controversial shooters of them all.
And that is?
You want to know what that is?
Postal?
Nope, not even close. What I want to talk about is Nukem.
I would consider
3D.
Postal. I would consider Postal, pretty controversial.
Oh yeah, but it is. But Duke Nukem at the time was pretty controversial because it mixed in like sexual themes, and the character could take steroids.
Okay, yeah. So, but the game you're talking about is?
All right, the game I'm talking about is Duke Nukem 3D.
Mm.
Now, for those people who didn't know, early on, the Duke Nukem franchise started out as like a sort of shooter scroller, almost borderline Mario.
Mm.
And Duke Nukem started out as like sort of like cheesy, and he had a gun that made it look like it shoot green silly string.
Mm.
But as it progressed, I mean, they do have this cutscene in the second Duke Nukem where he says, "I'll be back. I'm back."
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was during most of the time during Schwarzenegger,
Mm-hmm.
and they sort of progressed with that because Duke Nukem, and they decided to turn to first-person shooter. The thing about Duke Nukem was appearance is like they gave the character in the third installment of the game, they gave the character more personality, which you don't see in most first-person shooters of the time.
Yeah.
With the Doom Space Marine, he never talked, never said anything. He was just some guy.
He's a blank character, yeah.
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 Yeah. But here with Duke Nukem 3D, you have this character who said like type guide lines from like previous movies, like, "I came to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
Hey, it's so 90s.
Hail to the king, baby."
Hey, that he stole that from Ash Williams, man. No,
Oh yeah, they make a little reference to Army of Darkness. I mean, they do a comparison to like the cover photo.
Yeah.
So basically, in this game, I mean, there is some TNA. I mean, you do kind of fight through like what looks like a porno theater, and you do fight. You know, what this game has that no game had before was pixelated titties.
Really?
Yeah, my brother was playing this game, and he's like, "Hey, Andrew, come over here. I want to show you something."
I'm gonna make you a man now.
Yeah, it's like, sit down. You're about to become a man. And he goes to like this strip club section, and where he selects $1, throws it at the stripper, and is like, shake it, baby. You want to dance?" She starts showing her titties, like, "Are those titties?"
And you hear boom, boom. My balls just dropped.
Yeah, so you can understand why they wanted to make another Duke Nukem game, which sadly failed epically.
But we're not talking about, the forever.
No, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Duke Nukem Forever, more like Duke Nukem Never. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, this game has like a variety of cool weapons. Some to freeze enemies. Some you can shrink to like small size, and step on. And plus you got a feature where you get to kick enemies in the face.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get that with Doom.
Yeah, you don't get that with that. Yeah, you just have to put to the face and you kick your head off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like, what can you say about the graphics?
Well, I have to say they were able to keep the name Duke Nukem 3D because they were able to take like a 2D game and give it like a 3D environment, which they didn't have at the time. And later on, they kind of improved to that and made to like the sort of like, you can see like a version of it where everything is almost pretty much 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as for the plot, I don't know, Duke Nukem 3D, it's the same plot they did in like Forever. It's just aliens come down, try to steal all the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like some horny ass aliens. It's like, I don't know, I guess all their women died out. And they need to steal our women. I don't know. You gotta love the line, "Nobody steals our chicks and lives."
Yeah. So how many levels are there in this game?
Let's see. There's like tons of levels that take you like different parts of the city and take you to the alien spaceship, and that pretty much ends with you fighting this big ass alien in the football field. You kill it, and then you kick its eye out of its head.
Yeah.
And it goes into a field goal. And Duke Nukem's like, goal.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so, anything else? Like, is there anything that you don't like about the game?
Well, I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of like cheesy. The whole bathroom humor is somewhat juvenile. I mean, the juvenile kid, yeah, he would love it. Love this. And I think it was great. It was a lot fun, from most video games at the time. It's just, it's just like sex and good humor, culture references can only take you so far.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, I could see why the Duke Nukem franchise kind of went down the drain. Well, other than that, it took like years to make the next game, and they passed it on from company to company.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that got screwed up along the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The thing is, it's like the whole Duke Nukem franchise was pretty much on steroids. I mean, started out kind of weak, then got bulkier, then got really ripped.
Yeah.
And then later on, it just started losing hair, and the testicles just shrunk.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't want to diss the Duke. You never diss the Duke.
Well, I think at this point of time I can't diss the Duke now.
Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, fuck you, Duke Nukem. Hey,
hey,
sorry about that, Duke Nukem fanboys. Do not hurt me. I am just a humble cyborg cowboy.
He's the original cyborg cowboy in some way, right?
Duke Nukem? Yeah. Yeah, I think, he makes a good, he's like, well, a cyborg cowboy, it's gotta be, have a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Love a lot of women, but no steroids, okay? Cyborg cowboys, say no to steroids.
Say no. No. So where can we find...
Winners do not use drugs.
So where can we find, this game? So where can we find this game?
Oh, well, I don't know. Now, this game probably going to be hard to find, but...
Well, really, you can actually find it on Steam as well.
Yeah, you could find it on Steam.
Yeah.
If Steam, and just play it to like reminisce, or you want to throw money at strippers and see some tits.
Now, you can actually find this on on your iPhone app as well, on Steam and Xbox Live. So, and I think there was a couple of versions that was like outside of the PC, so like with Nintendo 64 as well. So
yeah, they did make a 64 version, although they did censor some things. I mean, you don't get titties in the 64 version, and also they replaced steroids with Vitamin X. Made it more PC. That's Nintendo for you.
Yeah, and that's well, for good reason, So okay, so what would you give this?
Well, I gotta give this like a bronze star.
Okay, so middle, right?
Yeah, so halfway there. Just
that's cool, yeah. So alright, so that is Duke Nukem from Andrew. Alright, so on to what what we really want to talk about, and that is like, did you watch the review of Xbox One?
Well, now that we're talking about the future, I don't know. I fear the future, Maxie JJ. I mean,
Why?
Max.
What?
I fear the future.
Why do you fear the future?
Well, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. This whole thing about, I don't know, just everything voice activated. And, I mean, they're more centered around like watching movies and
TVs.
Yeah, and still with this whole motion control crap.
Yeah, but...
And it's that whole online monitoring. I mean...
It's crazy, yeah. Although...
Here's the thing. You can't let your friends borrow your games without Microsoft's permission.
Yeah, or you actually have to like pay a standard fee.
A standard fee?
A standard fee to actually let your friends play your game. Really?
I tell you, that dog won't hunt, Max.
Yeah. From the get-go, the entire, Xbox One was just a mess. The entire...
Yeah, why the hell did they come up with Xbox One?
Yeah,
I mean, 360 to 1?
That is a dumb name. Really a dumb name.
Oh, I don't know. It's like quick, hurry. What do we call this new system? Well, I don't know. Which one of these names should we choose? Okay, how about one? Okay, yeah, all right, fine, one. Let's go with that.
Is the first Xbox One? Like, no, like, we're too hip for that. We'll call it One, because we're dumb and stupid. We want money. Blah, 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 blah. It's Microsoft. Fuck you.
Yeah, greedy bastards.
Alright, so from the name, I was like, okay, fine, like, my god, look at the design of the new system, It looks so bulky.
Yeah, it's like, how am I supposed to fit this in my living room?
But you know what, you say that it's the future, yet it looks so retro and past. It's a giant VCR,
Yeah, it was like, I can't believe it. You couldn't make this smaller? Yeah. Even all the advances they made with making smaller computer chips and components?
Yeah, I mean, not to mention you gotta have to connect it with it as well, so you cannot function the system without turning on your Connect. Really?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm ready for a new system. I mean, I have not seen one advancement in graphics.
Yeah. The thing is, they never even shown any gameplay at all.
No gameplay.
There was never
a goddamn game system.
The thing is, it's not even mentioning that it does games. It just mostly does TV shows. That you watch TV with it.
Yeah, if I want to watch just TV shows, I would just turn on the TV.
Just get the remote and just turn it on, Fuck. But...
Was it supposed to make me want to throw out my cable box now?
Like, and these guys, and really, the whole conference was like so emphasized on sports. Really? Sports?
Yeah, how many gaming nerds do you know that likes playing sports games?
No, I actually want to know about, sports teams and do fantasy football, you do know this is a kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but oh no, it's not too nerdy because it's just all about sports. It's all about football. Like, no, this is so like Dungeons and Dragons, Yeah,
I was okay, you know what? Bye. I guess I won't buy a new system. I'll just have to give my money to Sony.
Yeah. The thing is, I commend, Sony for this, at least with the conference, and their conference wasn't even that perfect, a lot of things, I did like, some things I didn't like, but at least it was an interesting conference. They showed us.
With Sony, they showed like an improvement with graphics.
Yeah.
From like Square Enix.
That was an improvement with the system as well. Like the improvement of the features they want to put in. I was like, okay, yes, you have these new features they're gonna put on to the new Sony PS4 system, and it's interesting, and some features are hit and miss, but at least they're new. With Xbox, you don't see that. It just wastes our time. Other than that, look, we can do voice command, with the TV. Ain't that great?
Oh yeah, that's great. It's like, you ever tried like voice command with Siri and your car? You always gotta repeat yourself, like, Xbox, turn on. Xbox, turn on!
And you know how much energy
okay,
you
Xbox, play Halo. I'm sorry. Please repeat that. Xbox, play Halo. Do you wish to watch TV? No!
I know. Like, yeah, okay, let's just put on TV. It's like, oh, fuck.
Like, what are you doing, Andrew? I'm gonna shoot you to bits with my shotgun fist.
And why would
Please
you want
don't do that, Andrew.
Why would you want to talk to your TV to actually do all the stuff? Why don't you just use the remote? Use your hand, you know, like using your. I think people would just want to sit down and relax, and I think just talking to your TV, it takes a lot of energy, you know. That like
It's not like your TV. It's not like it can talk back to you.
yeah, like you know how much energy you have to put out just to say TV turn off. I was like, just what's wrong with just using the remote? It's simple enough. Push a button.
Another thing, why haven't they improved the controller? I mean, it's still bulky and shit. It's like, why couldn't they just make it sleeker and make it easier to fit in your hand?
Yeah.
I mean, with PlayStation controller, I mean, you can it just fits like a glove in your hand. It's like a 360 controller. You can barely play a fighting game because it's hard to reach the buttons and the joystick.
Yeah. And at least with the controller, it does have a lot of new features like a touchpad and a share button. I was like, okay, fine, that's cool, you know?
A touchpad? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, with Sony. Yeah, the Sony PlayStation controller.
Oh, wait. Sony PlayStation controller has a touchpad?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Why are they always copying Nintendo things like, it's like, always like, motion capture, touchpad. I don't know.
Yeah. And at least with Sony, they show so many gameplays and so many demos of these new games, like, that is coming out. Like, okay, fine. Like, I mean, yes, they showed Watch Dogs, which would be in any other systems out there. Like, okay. And then you got, they say that Diablo 3 will also be in PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I was like, but, okay, why would I want to get that? But at least,
I already got it on the computer. What the hell?
I was like, well, okay, fine. But at least, I can get that a lot. And then at least they showed other games like with Killzone and Destiny and, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So, can you only play Destiny on like the new Xbox?
I don't know, man.
I mean, if you could only play Destiny on the Xbox One, I'm gonna be so pissed.
No, Destiny is on PS4.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Praise the Lord.
Did you not save the PlayStation conference?
Oh, I think I saw most of it, not all of it.
Yeah, Destiny, which is done by Bungie, and they said that it could be exclusive to PS4. It's like, okay, that's cool. It is a
Hallelujah!
It's a new it's a new game, it's with a new myth and a new story by Bungie, and it's kind of like a quasi MMORPG shooter in some way. So like, okay, that's a cool idea, So at least with Sony Company, they showed a lot of new games, some that we know that it's going to be on other systems, but most of them are kind of interesting as well. With Xbox, like just a couple of new FIFA sports games. Really? Forza Sports. At least with Sony as well, going back to Sony, they got Drive Club. Where it's like an online, social, racing game. Like, okay, that's cool,
Yeah.
But with Forza racing, I was like, yeah, we know there's gonna be part of it as well. And they show the whole emphasis on Call of Duty Ghosts. But it's like,
well, Call of Duty, that's also going to be on the PlayStation 4, so.
Yeah. So, it's nothing new. It's like, not even the Wii is gonna get Wii U is gonna get Call of Duty Ghosts. I was like, oh, we're so excited to actually have Call of Duty in the Xbox One. It's like, well, we can get on PS3 as well.
Yeah, face it, Xbox One, you got nothing. Except for stuff for jocks and, like, people that want to watch movies on a game system, which is, I don't know why they would want to do that.
Yeah. And you know how many times that they go back and forth with sports? Like, oh, we're collaborating with NFL. It's like, do I give a fuck about NFL? Like bunch of people that knock their heads with giant gears. I was like, fuck that.
Hey, you know what? I grew up in Texas. I watch a lot of football, but I only watch college football, so F you, Xbox One.
I mean, dude, like, this is all for, like, jocks. You know?
Yeah, it's a game system for jocks.
These are jock stuff, man. Like, why would I
like to see a jock try to work the PlayStation 1, like,
I can't get it to work, man.
Where does this plug go again?
Xbox, do something.
Hey, Xbox, turn on. You don't have it plugged in, stupid.
What's a plug? This fucking thing to work. Fucking
hey,
hell.
Xbox, turn on some porn.
Porn. Give me porn, Xbox. Give me some titties.
Hey, Xbox, play Duke Nukem forever.
Give me some booby.
Show them tits, Xbox One. I feel so cheap.
Your wife.
You said you loved me, Derek.
Your wife is over there. Give me some Xbox. Give me some titties, Xbox. You can get
Show them goddamn titties, Xbox.
You can just go to the strip club, you know. I was like, give me some titties, Xbox.
Where them titties, Xbox? Like,
you can just
yeah.
You can
Let's
just
go,
draw
Xbox.
two circles.
Take it off slow.
You can just draw two circles with two nipples on it and they're titties. Like, no, I want Xbox to give me some titties.
They're like, keep your penis away from my slut.
I want some football. Alright. And do I even care about Halo as getting on TV series?
Yeah, that franchise pretty much dead. I mean, put a fork in it, it's done.
Okay. Do you have an Xbox 360?
Yeah, actually I do. And I tried playing online, but apparently I think I have to pay to play online.
Really? That's the thing. Like, I got a PlayStation 3, and it's free. It's free. Yeah, it's free for me to play online. I don't get why people are going on Xbox Live and they have to pay a subscription fee monthly fee for to go online when I get to play for free. Hell, even on my PC, I get to play for free. And Microsoft, like, along with EA, those guys together.
EA.
They are sucking your money dry.
God damn EA. God damn EA to the pits of hell.
No, Microsoft and EA. Taking your fucking money. Like, that.
Well, not anymore. You ain't taking my money, EA.
Like, of course I'm gonna give money to Microsoft for other various product stuff, but not for Xbox.
Nope.
Nothing for Xbox. No.
You're done with the gaming industry, Microsoft.
Yeah.
I reckon you better leave before you face my shotgun fist.
And you know what was surprising? You know, when, like, after the conference, Sony's stock just rose up significantly. It just says, oh, look, we just know that the look of the Xbox is just shit. Like, I'm just gonna go to the one that is a little bit better than Xbox. It's Sony PlayStation. Now, okay, I'm not saying this as a fanboy. I'm kind of am, but as a not as a fanboy of both of PlayStation, you know. But I don't even want the Xbox to fail, you know, like because you know we need to have some good competitions in the industry as well. But I think if it's just
so far I think Sony is pretty much dominating the gaming market.
Not really, you know, it's Nintendo's still in a way still. So
yeah, but Nintendo isn't going to release anything for like E3. Oh. All they got is the Wii U.
Yeah.
What else can they do?
So they're not gonna release. They're not gonna show anything at E3.
That's what I heard.
Oh well, but fuck them, man. so only Sony's.
Mario is probably crying his eyes out as we speak.
And you know, I still think that the Wii U is still underwhelming, in a way. There's nothing fancy about just, it has a pad, you know, and you can do stuff on it. Like, that's whoopee fucking do, man.
Yeah, so, it's like, Nintendo, stop with the gimmicks. Just improve the graphics.
Yeah. Bring out some new IP games. Bring out some new IPs, okay?
Okay, enough of the 3D and the motion control, okay? Just make some good games. You know Skyward Sword? I played Skyward Sword. It was terrible.
Like, you got a Wii?
No, well, I did. I just don't play it anymore. I just buried it. Just tossed it aside. Like, I'm sick of this shit.
So you got all that except for the PlayStation.
Well, let's see. Just got the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Oh, so
I got like the PlayStation 3 when it first came out. Not that revamped model.
Yeah. I actually got the slim version of it, which is, I think is much better than the first edition, in a way.
Yeah, I had to get mine fixed.
And you know, I'll admit that with the PlayStation 3, they did kind of fucked up, in a way. Like,
yeah, but for one thing, you can't, with my copy of, I can't play PS2 games.
Yeah. Like, okay, and you know, both of these consoles for Xbox One and Sony and the PlayStation 4, they don't have backwards compatibility. No
backups?
No backwards compatibility for either of them. Although, from what I've heard, that Sony's actually did say that developing a technology which will actually allow you to download and browse for all three of the platforms for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games.
Oh, that's good. So you can just like buy them off the market.
Yeah, the thing is, I think it will annoy a lot of customers who actually already own these games in previous consoles. So if they can find a way to actually scan any code in these within these discs, you know, any codes that has that shows that you already have the game, that if you have the receipt, and I doubt you would have the receipt long fucking time ago, that you actually bought these games, then you can actually buy these games for free. Other than that, you just have to buy it again, you know?
I don't know, talking to that about the corporate guys is like, no, we'd rather just take your money. Yeah.
Which, you know, I expected from either of these companies, like these corporations. Like, especially with Sony, like, especially, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do to actually, grab money off you. So like, okay,
it's
fine.
Like, damn it, how much money of my money do you need?
Yeah, but, it has to be, you know, like, give or take from both of them. Like, if they're gonna take my money, at least they're gonna give me something worthwhile. Like, at least they're gonna give me something that I would actually be cool with. But Microsoft, no, it's just take. Like, nothing to give out, in a way. And the only thing they're giving out is a shitty console.
Yeah, you know what? My fellow cyborg cowboys, let us rise up against Microsoft. Viva la revolution!
I'll stay out of this revolution.
I think push out, Max.
I think we just only us two as cyber cowboys, you know.
Hey, we're not alone. I know some other like gamers that are pissed off by the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Angry Joe, Omega Sin.
Omega Sim?
Oh yeah, he's got like a YouTube channel, does a lot of rants about, you know, injustice in games.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I might check him out, yeah. But I think it's pretty clear, including with all the Xbox fanboys, they are saying that, yeah, this looks shit. This Xbox One, it is shit. And this could be the last game console, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, I think, you know, it's gonna make money, I think. It may not be, but I think the chances are that, yeah, they're still gonna survive after this. Like, Microsoft fanboys are gonna buy this no matter what for the next, Halo games, for the next Gears of War games.
Oh, you poor deluded fanboys.
And you know what? Their franchise is just getting stellar. I can tell. It's just getting stellar and it's repetitive with each.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, you can't. I mean, how can you contend your Halo? I mean, kill more aliens. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like new armor. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I guess the red versus blue guys is like, come on, guys, we need another Halo game. It's like,
yeah.
We don't know what else to do. I mean, we do have. With guys at Rooster Teeth, do have something pretty original and graphic wise. Is like they have like this whole anime action scene, which could take the place of Red versus Blue. I mean, they have also tried some other stuff with Sim.
But it's not. No, it's not. Like, you know, with Rooster Teeth, you know, they don't need another Halo game to actually create new episodes of it. I think
they can use Destiny.
They can do what they can just continue using previous Halo games format, you know. It's just that it's just a thing, you know. They're not following the entire Halo universe kind of thing. They're just doing their own thing using the mechanics of Halo. So it's not really that they have to follow what Microsoft's doing. They're just doing their own thing. So they're not doing that bad as well. But when, you know, with Sony, at least with a franchise, you know, they stop at a good point, and they bring out new franchises as well. New franchise that, you know, that is a lot more interesting and, you know, something to look forward to. Just like with, you know, The Last of Us, and, you know, including with Destiny as well. So, yeah, so
no complaints there.
Yeah. So,
though I would like for Square Enix to release a good Final Fantasy game.
I gave up on them. I gave up on them. Like when they're taking such a fucking long time to actually. I don't even play Japanese games anymore.
Well, yeah, it's kind of true. It's like Japanese RPGs used to be so awesome.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was the thing when people are like saying, "Oh, Japanese games are much better than Western games." Like, yeah, back in those times, but not anymore. You know.
I don't know. Maybe I would like to maybe do like a dating sim. What
a hentai game?
Oh, no, hentai. Well, actually, I have played hentai games. By the way, don't play the hentai games. I mean, some of those hentai games, they start off really hot, but then they get really ugh.
Like two of my most favorite video game franchises, you know, from Japan. Like, I used to love both of them very much, but now they're just tiring now. They're just not so good anymore. Which I'm talking about Final Fantasy and Metal Gear Solid. Like, the Metal Gear Solid series.
What, you don't like the clips of the new Metal Gear Solid game?
It's just nothing that new, you know. Like, and it's nothing worth to actually explore anymore, you know. Like, I think I already had enough with everything with Snake as well. And I think.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious to play in like the new Metal Gear Solid.
Giant whale. What is up with that? There's a fucking giant whale up in the fiery sky.
And also there is a alicorn that was made out of fire. Looked like an alicorn
that
with
is
tail.
the thing. That is the thing. It's not in context anymore. If you look at the past Metal Gear game, it's just a simple sneaking stealth game that you have to avoid enemies within, you know, against soldiers, and yeah, it was just soldiers that you had to avoid. Granted, with the next Metal Gear Solid, there's a couple of ninjas and a giant mech robot, and yeah, like, and an optic camouflage, a psychic guy, and that was about it, you know? That was the limit of that bizarreness.
Yeah,
But
by the way, what did you think of Metal Gear Solid Revengeance?
Haven't played it, and I don't plan to. I just don't.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
I don't.
Cutting things up, yeah.
I don't plan to. You know, especially it just. Yeah, it does feel like, you know, Devil May Cry as well, and Bayonetta.
Ah, Devil May Cry. Now that was a great injustice.
But
not because of the hair thing. I mean, because of everything. I mean, the whole thing. I mean, the whole story, the whole game coming in that took over. It's just, I mean, the gameplay is good, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even get to turn into a demon. You just get white hair and everything just floats in the air.
Which is you try to look like the original Dante from the original games.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
And you know, Final Fantasy I think the last game that I did kind of like was number 10. And then after that, like, okay, all this is just shit. Like,
I have to agree with you there, Maxie.
12 was shit. 13 was shit. Like, and then, when is Versus gonna come out?
Yeah, when is Versus gonna come out?
Really?
I mean, it's taking them years, and we've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing.
What? When's Versus? Like, yeah, fuck you, Square Enix. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah, why you gotta fuck up again? The first of all, you did that Final Fantasy movie that was barely about Final Fantasy, and now you just fucked up.
Yeah. And then you gave out Final Fantasy 14 was just also bullshit as well. And then you're gonna bring up more Final Fantasy 13 stuff, like, oh, we got Final Fantasy 13 too. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, why did they do a sequel?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like they did a sequel where they try to do like Western style gameplay, put in like in.
No, it's
like,
it's not even Western. It wasn't even Western style. You know, it was just the same quarter shit that they have with number 13. And they're gonna make another one after that.
Hey, when are we gonna get like Final Fantasy 7-2? Or like a reboot?
I don't need another Final Fantasy 7 as well. They already did that with the Advent Children, you know.
Yeah, I guess they pretty much done it to death.
Yes. Like, can we just take Enix out of the thing, kick them out, and go back to having a good old Final Fantasy game like with number 6, number 7, and even number 8, and even number 9 as well. Can we just say that it's gonna be shit?
Yeah, I agree with you there. It's gonna be shit.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm not even in the whole thing of like, oh, Xbox is is a crappy gaming system. I'll say it's flawed, but there are some cool things about it with the previous system.
Yeah, it does have some of its perks.
Yeah. I mean, like with the first Xbox the first Xbox, the design, it does look shit, Yeah. And
I played the first Xbox because of DOA.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, the controllers does look shit as well. But I think I was never into Halo as well, so I already know what was going on. But have you ever played Halo?
Yeah, I played tons of Halo with my friends. We got teabagged. That was a sad day in my life.
Yeah. But did you have fun with all the Halo games?
Yeah, I loved them.
Yeah. Okay.
But of course, then Rock Band came out. We had way more fun with that.
And then with Xbox 360, I was like, okay, it doesn't look that bad. I do like the new design for 360, and the controls is an improvement as well.
Yeah, it had a sleek design.
Yeah, and it has some cool games from it, even though it's a little bit more jockish as well. So
yeah.
I didn't mind with the Xbox, and I do say that with the PlayStation 3 it did have some flaws, but I just have to say that Xbox One is just shit. It just looks shit. And
just a piece of shit, man. Just a piece of horse shit.
A giant piece of horse shit.
Yeah, just don't waste your money.
Yeah, don't waste them.
Yeah.
Well,
just heed our words, everybody. Just save your money. Just buy yourself a PlayStation 4 if you want to play the new games.
Yeah. Or just buy a new computer, or save up for education, because you don't need video games.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't let corporate America ruin your lives.
I think it already is, in a way.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Anyway, Max, my old friend.
Yeah.
The sun is setting. Time for us to ride off.
Let's ride off. So let's saddle up.
Okay.
Let's ride off.
Let's ride off.
Let's ride off. So
into the beautiful sunset.
So,
yeah.
So this has this been a good episode?
Yeah, it's a good episode, man.
It was a good episode. And we'll do it again.
Be on the trails again.
Yeah, we'll be doing it again in 2 weeks with new reviews and new news. So I'm Jordan Marquez, aka Chef Max JJ, and here with me is partner Andrew Wilson.
Yeah, the notorious Andrew Wilson.
And let's ride off. Yeehaw!
Let's ride!